Alright, say goodbye to Squeaky door because I'm really hoping to see the deer and get it on camera. You know, it would help if I opened the thing up. Close, open, close. Got that oil all in there. And with the wind outside and the door going back and forth, I can hear the papers behind me flying all over the place. And, okay, they're staying inside, that's fine. Alright. Why is this screw out further than the rest? That's not... Alright, what... Oh, and there's a screw missing! I never noticed that. Yeah, they did a great freaking job. Alright. Door has been taken care of. No more squeaky door. And, I've got my monkey hat. Monkey hat. And it's getting to be about the time when the deer and fawns were here. So I've got some quiet stuff that I can do out on the porch. Seeing if I can kind of set up the phone to look out. Because the moment I see any movement, I'm going to be wanting to not move myself. I'm going to show you what I've got going on here. Besides my tea, here's my lovely green glass mug that goes very well with my green kitchen, which goes really good with my green surroundings. I assure you I did not do that on purpose. It just worked out that way. I like green. What can I tell you? So the lawn has been done, the quote-unquote lawn. The grass around the house has been done. So that'll be helpful to be able to see. I've got a bunch of wire, which you may have seen in another video, because I thought I was going to get it done the same day, but I did not. I have... You know what? I'm not even worried about covering up names and stuff. Good, they get free advertising, I guess. I don't know. This stuff works pretty well. I haven't put it on yet. We'll see if I need it. I've got scissors. I've got pliers. I've got, if I get to the point where I can actually go into the garden, I've got a couple of the maps ready. But what I did is I cut, that was a weird noise, I cut a milk jug to use as a container, and also I wrote out, you know, what everything is. I have cute ones that I made, and they're adorable, at least to me they are. You know, until things get fixed up here, that it's more of a home than a storage facility, I don't know where they are. Initially, it went against my frugal core to use anything bought in the in the garden when I have other stuff to use, but those wires that I just showed you are really thick. They're going to last longer, and I'd rather use that for other garden stuff. This I bought. This is, I mean, it was $1. It's plenty good for this purpose. So pretty much I'm going to shut up now and just do this. I think I just heard thunder, but it could have been just some really loud stuff far away, because that happens here. I'm keeping it really simple and just making a little wire loop, because I don't know if I'm going to loop it around something else or attach to something. Potatoes. I've been sitting here pretty quiet for about half an hour. For about 20 minutes. I don't know, somewhere in there. But being that it was mowed today, it could be, you know, oh, too much activity around. I was also hanging out on the porch having a very, I'm going to say cathartic discussion. Hopefully for the both of us. So it might have been just like too noisy around here today. Mama might have figured on going someplace else. So they certainly have their choices, but they are also creatures of habit. Thus the, deer crossing signs. The same patch of land and the same area of water and the same whatever, it doesn't have to do with the road. It's just the road is in their path that they've traveled for generations, and that's where they go, and that's what they do, and good luck getting that changed. I've been scanning back and forth as I'm sitting here, because it's not as if this task takes a lot of concentration. As soon as the wire's through the hole, that's all I need to see. Been about an hour and a half. No deer. No fawns. No rain. Here and there. Just so I'm not going, I think this is where the whatever is. Did a little weeding. I moved the bunny sundial from over here, where it basically faces that way, right over there. This way, at least when you come up this aisle, it's facing you. I did buy it because I enjoy it. There's the label for the parsley. Here's the pepper area. And while I know that this is a weed, absolutely, there's things here that I'm just not 100% sure that maybe it just looks very similar to some of the weeds that are here. Yeah, I'm not pulling them up till I know. One last look at the best part of the garden, at least as far as I'm concerned, before I go in. All those potatoes, and the beans are coming along just fine, and the peas behind it. Want a close-up of the peas? Let's do a close-up of the peas. Peas are doing just fine. That's a banana skin over there, by the way. And since it's come up, I'll show you another one. Ooh, let's do the speedy up thing. Right there. That's also a bit of banana skin. And I was not aware of that at first, and I thought it was a dead snake. So, here's the thing. See the belt? Take an old belt. And again, I am by no means an expert, and do what you will with your own stuff. It's just what I do, just what I've heard. You take a belt, an old leather belt, and you chuck it around the garden, here and there. As you go through, just throw it someplace else. And it looks like a snake, and it keeps at least some of the birds away. Is it doing an immensely amazing job here? No, it's not. But, again, it can hurt. Speaking of shots, there's a nice giant footprint right in the middle here. There's nothing planted under that. That's fine. That's between the cucumber and the mini gourds. I left space for stuff to sprawl about if necessary. But yeah, I did that while I was trying to get a good shot of putting the sprinkler up around here. So, yeah, my skills might not be amazing, but I'm giving it a try. Alright, that's it for the tour. Good thing it's free. Alright, have a good one. Do something to make yourself happy that doesn't hurt anybody or anything. Do the same for someone else. And you're doing a great job. Cheers.